Hello, everybody, and as promised, we are back. Yes, the Fearless Podcast took a little bit of a break during the month of April. We had a few things that we needed to solve, and then a few things happened, and then we needed to take care of it. So here we are. As you can tell, I am not in my usual studio. The studio is under construction, so I'm using a background. I thought that since we were already getting in that spring summer feeling, it was like nice to have, this beautiful background as a green screen. I don't know, although it's like not working like it should. Um, I don't know, you guys. Have you like used this type of I don't know. There's some settings in regards to green screen that you should have. People say that you need to have like an actual green screen behind you, but the reality is that I am my home office, right? And until studio, the podcast studio gets finished, then I have to be here. So for those that are watching live, my apologies. If you don't like the new settings, I will do my best to improve it. I promise. Now I know before anybody say anything, yes, I'm pretty sure that you guys noticed I had a haircut. Yeah, like not a hair, not a tiny little haircut. Like I had my hair like cut, like cut. No, I have like a nice pixie. I'm also letting my natural hair color out. I have a lot of grays since I was 20. Since I hit 20 years old, I started having gray hair, and then I've been dyeing my hair since. And my hair was like really damaged, and I was like, guys, I need to like get my hair on in good shape because there's some other projects that are coming. So I promise. The challenge now is to get the hair back grown, and the challenge is in how much time can I do that? So yes, I mean you can actually help your hair grow. There's like shampoos and the supplements that you can take. Let's see what actually works. I will share the results with you later and let you know what actually worked for me. So stay tuned to the transformation. And yeah, I mean I'm trying to get used to it. I haven't had my hair this short, I think, since since I was in college, I think. Yeah. Yeah. So what do you think? Let me know if you're watching live. Tell me in the comments, what do you think? Should I keep it this way? Although in my branding, my hair is long, so I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm sorry, I have to go the wrong way. All right. So I think that to continue this season, a lot of people have been asking me, Dagmar, what are you doing? What is the podcast about? How you started a podcast? So I thought that it was a great thing to do for this episode to share my story with you. So for those that don't know me, I am Dagmar Torres, and this is my story. Okay, this is how everything came to be, and this is how you get to see me twice a week right here through this channel and hear me on almost every podcast platform right now, right? Okay, so how everything started. Well, you know what? I'll say that 9 years ago, um, I I was on my regular job, and my regular job is very influenced by what the government do, and I was impacted back then by the government shutdown that happened. That was 2013, and that's how I started being came across entrepreneurship. That's how that part of myself um, came alive, right? So I started, my little business and my little side gig, like a lot of people call it. And that dream kind of grew on me. Honestly, I just needed like an extra 400, $500 just to get through, or if I could like make $1,000 to make it through those couple days that I was not gonna be making. I mean, receiving any money. Was like, I think that shutdown lasted like around 20 something days, and I remember I just paid my car. I paid off my car that week before. I was like, what? Um, and to be honest, I was not following the news. I was not following the news during that time. So, that also taught me a lesson that I needed to pay attention to what was going on in the world before making any type of decision that, yes, benefit me in a way, but also, if I took that decision, the results might impact me in a different way if something like that happened. So I learned my lesson back then, and then I started like paying more attention to what was going on around me, and that's how I came across. Well, I was already being talked about the business years ago, prior to that. And I was like, no, yes, this is a good idea, but I'm comfortable. I'm doing my Army Reserves thing. I'm working in this agency. I'm getting paid very well. I was very comfortable. I was in my comfort zone, right? So when this happened, this kind of like shake things up, and then I started like getting educated and getting information, learning new things, and kind of expanded and opened my mind to the other possibilities the things that I could do with my life and my skills to help other people and to make money. To make money. I don't know if you are the kind of person that kind of like, search the internet and kind of like check what's going on. Let me see if I can't make a little search right here. I know the last time, um, let me search. The last time I searched, uh, how much U.S. citizens needs to retire comfortably, it told me it was a 1.7 million. Let me see if that number is still. How much money? I'm sorry, how much money? Hold on. Yeah. So, yep. So last time, yeah, it's still the same. I'm surprised because, with the inflation and everything that's going on right now, you will think that that number will have to like go up. I'm pretty sure it might go up. It's just like this website has not updated it. But the last time that this number was run was in 2019. Well, hold on. Yeah. Let me see if this one gives you a better number. I'm just trying to give you the most accurate number because this is good information for you to know. So, okay. So, anyway, bottom line, um, when I checked, it was a $1.7 million. And I checked my bank account and my investments and everything. I was like, I don't have $1.7 million. What I'm gonna do? So I continue through the years to continue working on my network marketing business, and but it still had like that thing that I needed to do something else. And because I'm a strong believer that you must have different stream of income. If you don't have different streams of income, you definitely need to think about investments, or like either in stock or property, or do something, because we in the times that we live in right now, we need multiple stream of incomes. So I highly encourage that, and I'm a strong believer of that. And then I started like looking on the things that I could do, and then 2020 happened, right? And that's where everybody, right, kind of like had a change in their life. I mean, everybody's life got impacted in many ways. People lost their jobs. Some other people got a new job due to the circumstances that we're in. Some other people just decided to build their own business. A lot of businesses went online and social. The presence of social retailing increased in all social media platforms, not only Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. I'm talking about every single one of them: Twitter, Telegram, um, everything, YouTube, name it. Like every single platform got an increase on that. And, you know, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to try to take my brand, um, or my network marketing business at that time into the social world, which was something that I was already implementing, but in a very private setting or private group within, especially Facebook. Facebook is very good when it comes to that kind of interaction for your business. So I started doing that, and I came across of one of my favorite persons in the world, and I started one of her coaching programs. And in the middle of that year of 2020, then I also retired from the military. I served 24 years in the Army Reserve, and I loved it. I am so proud of the service that I did. Not that everything was perfect, because there was very hard times and difficult times throughout my career, but there were so many other years that were amazing. And I will not change that part of my life for anything. And I was like, okay, so I'm retiring from the military. I need to substitute this income with something else. And that's how my own brand got born during that year. And it was like that light bulb moment when I got into this coaching program with my today mentor and friend. And I was like, wow, there's so many things that I can do. And then I started to get into so many groups and starting to seeing all this, how can I say, all this stories, success stories, people, that went from ordinary to extraordinary, from 0 to 7+ figures. Obviously it took time, but they did it. And I was like, oh my god, so amazed. But at the same time I was like, why these stories are like hitting in this small little pockets of Facebook groups, in social media. And then I was like, you guys, like, I was like, these stories needs to be out there. And that's what I did. And that's how the Be Fearless podcast, got started. Everything started with Facebook lives. I started like doing Facebook live with inviting just random people. And then all of a sudden, a couple friend of mine during that same week is starting texting me and calling me, hey, I love what you're doing online, you need to turn this into a podcast. And then I started like getting the podcast format and style and everything together. And out of nowhere, Be Fearless podcast. I'm sorry, you guys, hold on. Got started. And I was like, oh my gosh, today is been 15 months since I started a podcast. Okay, it's been 15 months. It's almost a year and a half since the podcast started, and is on many different platforms already. Last month we got it into Amazon, Apple Podcasts, and Stitcher. So those are the latest three platforms where the podcast just launched or got in. And it's been so amazing to see how much determination and how can I say this? It's more than determination, but consistency, determination, strong will, trusting, believing in yourself. I mean, it's so important. Um, and it changed everything, not only for the podcast but also for myself. And that's what just like pushing me to go the extra mile, not only with the podcast but with my own business and turning things into coaching programs. And now I'm in the middle of launching a course that will teach you how to use your knowledge, your skills, and everything that you're doing, not only in the personal civilian life, however you want to call it, but also into the service of other people. I think that it doesn't matter through time if you how much you learn if you don't share what you learn and your experiences with other people. It's like you wasted then your life and your time. And the purpose of learning is that yes, it's the only thing that you will take with you at the end of the day, but passing on that knowledge into other people is the best legacy or the best thing that you can do. And not only that, you will be fulfilling your purpose. So I'm in that stage right now that I want to fulfill my purpose to the fullest and just pass that everything that I have learned of podcasting with you guys so you can like launch your own business, launch your branch, or just have fun. Just have fun. Podcasting is not only for business, it's to also have fun. And you know, uh I think that you should, if you want to do it, if you always wanted to have your own podcast, you should do it. So if you're interested, stay tuned because I'm launching on May 15th. My course of the basics of podcasting is going to be launching. So stay tuned for that. And that, my friends, is a summary of my story. Obviously, if you want to know what more happened in my life, you can also buy my book, Dauntless: Creating Your Blueprint for Success, where now I not only share with you how I had that soldier mentality transition into entrepreneurship, but also share beat pieces of my life with you and the things that I with this more. What do you mean there's more? What there's more? There's more. Yes, there's more. There's more into the book. I share, all the things that I did to launch my business. Thank you also for being here. Um, and just if you want to learn everything, just buy my book and you're gonna read it there. And if you have any questions on how to implement anything that I share in that book, just you can write me and send me an email. But yeah, I mean that's in summary. That's my story. That's the story of your host of Be Fearless podcast. And what about the podcast right now? I know we took a break, right? We took a break um last month. We had to take a break, unfortunately, but it was for the good because it gave me time to kind of like restructure the format, the content, and also improve on the delivery of the podcast. Like I said, the studio right now is under construction, so that's why I have this crappy little background. uh Although I wish I could touch the water, right? For those that are watching me on podcast, meaning on video live, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, like, Jesus, I wish I'd be there, just laying in the sun, sinking my feet on the sand, hearing to the waves of the ocean, and just being kissed by the heat of the sun. I wish I'd be there, but one day, one day at a time, hopefully soon. But yes, that's the story. I know you are. Oh my gosh, that's what I love from my audience when they share me. Yes, I'm exactly where you want to be. Yes, thank you, Jose, for rubbing that in. Um, Also, I need to give you the badge of number one fan. I love it. So, yes, you guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Before I leave today, I just want to leave you with this thought in your mind that you are capable to achieve anything that you put into your mind to do. You should not be afraid to do it. It may be scary at first, just to stepping into the unknown, but once you put your feet into the water, then you want to get into the depths of that ocean, right? So just go for it. Oh, that's what I'll say. Just go for it. Try it. If you fail, what? Then you learn the things that you should don't do, right? Use failure as a learning opportunity for you to know when things don't work, and then try it again with the confidence that you have a new strategy that will lead you to success. All right, that's the whole point of failing in life on everything. It's just to learn how to properly do it. What's the strategy that works for you? Because obviously what might work for me is not going to work for you, or vice versa. So we should not get frustrated by trying new things and stepping into the unknown. Just go for it. Just go for it and be happy, help other people, and live the way that you always wanted. That's all I'm gonna say. Until the next time, you guys, thank you for watching. Don't forget to unlock your unlock your potential and be fearless. Bye.